If you've been watching this channel for a while, then you'll know that the Hikari tutorial series is on its way quite shortly. However, in the meantime, while Hikari is still, finalizing development before it goes out into stable release, I'm going to be putting out supplementary tutorial videos to help people make the switch from Discord.py just in the meantime, because the development version as it stands is fairly stable. There's no majorly breaking changes planned from here on out. I think I said before, ideally I would have waited until the main tutorial series comes out, but in the meantime I am making these, as I said, just to help the switch over. In this particular video we're not really going to be talking about Hikari as much, but instead how to create a bot or reinvite a bot into a server. And the reason for this is because to use / commands you do actually need a new scope. There is a scope called applications.commands. So I'm going to be showing you how to do that. You don't need to kick your bot from a server if it needs to be reinvited. If it's been around for a while, it would have automatically got given this scope. But if you're having problems using / commands, then this video will probably help you out. Of course, if you find the video helpful at any point, then consider liking to let me know and subscribing so you don't miss out on future videos in the series. But yeah, with that out of the way, let's get into it. And here we are on our desktop ready to get creating a bot. To do that, we need to open our web browser. I'm using Firefox, but you can use whatever you want. And then we need to head to the Discord developer portal. So we do Discord developers. And then we can hit, just the top one. And you can come over to applications. And this is where you have all your applications. So you might not have one here at the moment. If you're watching this video, you probably don't. So to actually create an application, we want to hit new application up here. And then we want to just type in our name, so we're just going to say test bot. So I'm not particularly intuitive. Innovative, original, imaginative, whatever word you want to use. And we're going to leave the profile picture blank as well. You could attach one if you wanted to. We're not going to bother for this. And this description here, so the description here will appear in your About Me section. So if I come to Discord, then you can see that this is my About Me. So it will be like here. So your bot will have an About Me as well. And your description, which you put here, will appear in an About Me. So there's actually a use for this box now. This box was completely useless for the longest time, and now it actually has a use. The next thing we want to do after this is actually create a bot account for our bot. So we come over here to bot and hit add bot. Hit yes, do it. And you have a bot with the default profile picture and your username. So this authorization flow thing is just kind of how people invite it. So public bot means it can be added by anyone. If you uncheck it, like we're going to, you can only join. Only you can invite the bot to servers. You can leave this on if you want, but I'd recommend while you're still developing it, have it off until you're actually ready for people to invite it. And we can hit click save. And then you have your intents. So you have your privileged gateway intent. So you have your presence intent and your server members intent. Now these are the things that have caused so much controversy over the last few months or whatever. And the message intent will be here soon as well, but it's not here at the moment. So as you can see, once your bot reaches 100 or more servers, this intent will require verification and approval. I'm not going to be talking about that in this video because I'm just showing you how to get a bot actually going. For now, you can just leave them off, or you can leave them on. If it's a single server bot, you might as well just turn them on, so you don't have to come back to this later. But for now, actually, we are going to need the server members. We'll just turn them on. Screw it. You can turn them on and off at any time, should you decide you do or don't want them, essentially. But to actually invite your bot to the server, we come to the OAuth 2, and then we have to supply the permissions and the scopes that the bot actually wants. So you want the bot scope, and then for / commands, you want applications.commands, which is an important one because this actually allows your bot to use / commands. If you already have a bot in your server and it doesn't have this applications.command scope, you can reinvite it without actually having to kick it first. So you don't have to kick it out of any server it's in. All you have to do is reinvite it to that particular server with the applications.command scope. Obviously that does rely on other people doing it, but if your bot has been around for a long enough period of time, then it would be automatically given the scope for you. Because obviously, otherwise everyone is going to have to reinvite it all the time. So down here, you actually choose what permissions your bot wants. Now we're just going to give it administrator to make things easy, but you can, completely customize what permissions your bot needs. So if you just need it to send message and create threads or whatever, you can do that. If you just need it to be able to kick and ban members, you can do that. If you want to be able to do everything, then of course administrator is there. Of course, you don't have to give it permissions here. You can give it permissions through a separate role, but sometimes it's just easier to have it here. So if we hit copy, and then we create a new tab, and then we type that in, we then get this OAuth flow that allows us to select a server. So I'm just gonna shunt it in my tutorial bot server for now. We're going to give it administrator as of course, and then we're going to do our little captcha, and it's not going to complain at me. And Discord is going to... Okay, so it's been authorized. So we can now go back in here, go into our tutorial server, and we can see that our test bot is now here. So in the next supplementary video I'm going to show you how to create and run a bot using Lightbulb, and then in the one after that I'm going to show you how to do it using Tangent, because Hikari has more than one command handler, and I'm going to be showing you how to do both, and then in future supplementary ones I'm going to show you how to do really simple commands. But for the time being, we're just going to get the bot up and running. And yes, I will be going through all this again when I do the proper series sometime in November or December. I'm just doing it now for people who are kind of switching over from Discord.by to Hikari, just so they have something to get them going. Of course, if you have any questions, then don't be scared to leave them in the comment section below, or you can join the Discord server using the link in the description. But yeah, with that, I would like to thank my amazing patrons on screen now. £1 a month and you can be on that screen too. And I'll see you next time where, well, I've already talked about it, I suppose, so I'll see you for that.